Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Samantha, Kansas City Stitcher here for a mid-year WIP parade. I'm just going to show the WIPs I've worked on this year and the new starts that I've had that aren't finishes. I have worked on more things that I've finished. I do know that. I'll also say I was going to do a full mid-year WIP parade, and then I was like, nope, I'm going to save that for the end of the year because I really want to UFO some things, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to UFO yet. So I'll wait till the end of the year to do that. I'll also say if I sound all weird, I've been sick. I was sick Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today. I sound worse in the mornings. I feel fine. If you can hear my cat, once again, I'm sorry. She's very talkative. But if I let her out here, she'll get into everything that I don't want her to get into, so I've put her up in my room so she can't be everywhere. So I don't know, maybe I'll start to say some stuff about me. It's Tuesday, June 17th. I know I haven't said that. My Instagram is also Kansas City Stitcher _ Samantha. I never say that. It's always in my description box. And if you ever want to talk, please message me. I will gladly talk to you. Okay. I just took a shower and my hair's all wet and it's sticking to me and it's touching me and it's driving me crazy. If you can hear my dogs in the background, once again, I'm sorry. It is life at my household. It's a good day to do this. My husband is at his parents' house for the week, house sitting and watching their dogs and their chickens and their baby rabbits that are running around in their yard. So I have the house to myself. Yay! That never happens. And he took the puppy with him. So the one that barks the most is not here. She is with him. I'm just going to get started because I don't want this to be a 2-hour long ordeal. If I have pictures of these, I will try to hold them up. Oh, I know I have a picture of this one. This is one I was going to try to finish this year, and then I realized that adding that onto my plate was just, it was going to be just too much. It was just going to be too much. This is an unconventional X-stitch pattern, Vanessa. I started this with Wicked Cat Stitch last year in August. I am at 21.7%. I did do quite a bit of work on this year. This is on a 22 count Aida that I dyed myself with all the called for colors. DMC. Oh my gosh. Even just pulling her out just now, I'm like, I want to work on her. I'm going to say that for everything, so it doesn't matter. This is one that I was really going to try to finish this year, and then whenever I decided that I could not do what I was doing, that I was like, I'll finish it next year. But then a few weeks ago, I came to a conclusion that I kind of want to do a long dog year next year, so this will once again not be a priority next year. I'm hoping to finish a couple of my long dogs next year. Get some of these bigger WIPs out of my rotation, that would be nice. However, she is not going anywhere. I love her. I cannot wait to have her finished and complete and up on my wall. Or I don't know, maybe, no, there's not going to be that. There's not going to be enough margin for a project bag. Oh, I don't know, maybe. Rebecca, what do you think about Vanessa as a project? Never mind, it's too big. Just don't even comment. I'll also say I have no idea how many WIPs I have right now. Oh, this is an Owl Forest, not Owl Forest, I don't even know where that came from. This is Modern Folk Embroidery, Love Thy Neighbor. This is a new start this year that I have barely started. As in, I have 257 stitches done, which is not even a full Quaker motif. I'm stitching this on a 36 count Fiberlicious Molten Magic, and I'm stitching this with a Moselle Silk Granite. And why do I not have a needle minder on this? And my needle is just in the fabric. I don't know. I love this. I have really discovered this year that I really like monochromatic tone on tone stitching. I'm not sure why, but even just this is fantastic. Brown on brown, yes please. I would really love to get this pulled back out and stitch, at least finish this Quaker. That would be nice. I don't have a picture for this because every time I show it, I don't even know why I show it. This is Let Toxic Bridges Burn. This is an Etsy pattern. If you want it, let me know and I'll go back through my Etsy history and I'll send it to you because I've already sent it to someone. I believe I'm at 50% on this. I'm really hoping to get this one done this year. I am not doing the called for colors. I pulled floss from stash that were very similar to the called for DMC, and I'm stitching this on a 14 count Black Ada. I love how this is coming out. This is amazing. This will 100% be framed and on my wall. Because Let Toxic Bridges Burn. Yes. I'm leaving that out because I want to work on that. When? I don't know. I don't know. Another Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull this one out or another one out after I'm done with my stranded day in June for Long Dog. All Are Equal in Death. This is on a 22 count Ada. I started this with Annie XO, Needle in the Hay XO. I know you probably know what this looks like. I want to tell you the exact percentage on it though. I have no idea what the name of this fabric is. I bought this fabric, I'm pretty sure, at a garage sale last year. There's what it'll look like. I'm at 50.74%. And the last time I worked on it, I'd started on the skeleton, so I was doing this for temperature stitching, and I was kind of getting myself overwhelmed with the temperature stitching, so yeah. This was also a temperature stitch for me for a little bit. Hello from Liz Matthews, Quaker Garden. I'm stitching this on a 20 count Be Stitch Me Cinnamon using a hand dab and roll onto floss. And again, I say this every time I pull this out. I don't know why I started this in the middle. I could have had half my fabric left, but that's okay. I love this. Love this. I'm hoping to get All Are Equal in Death and Spirit of the Dead done this year with a strand a day, because I think after that I might pull this one out. I'm trying to do monochrome pieces for my strand a day. They're a lot easier for me to get one strand in. I love this. I do have one page done. I just saw a fly. It's that time of year, and that's gonna drive me absolutely insane. Next is a Lutheran art. If I cough, I'm gonna try to pause this. No promises though. It's a Lutheran art shop. Why can't I think of the name of this? I keep calling it I Put a Spell on You, but it's actually Voodoo Love. I'm stitching it on a 14 count black Aida, and I'm at 19.52%. I was also doing this for temperature stitching this year, and I got pretty much all of this year. And the last time I had this pulled out, my husband said, "That's my favorite one that you're doing." Okay. He's like, "But you should just stitch this and nothing else." And I'm like, no, the whole point of the whole reason I even got it is because I like the whole thing. Next is Blackbird Designs Away We Ride. I am stitching this on a 32 count Fiberlicious Skyfall, which you will see another project I'm working on. I believe it's this way. Yeah, it is. This one's fantastic. I'm gonna try to do some Halloween type special stitching in October. I already made a Halloween wheel. I'm not gonna change projects every day, but often. Next is Bernard Gervais Pink Sparrow Sampler. I did change the colors on this a little bit. It's a little brighter than it called for. This is on a 32 count Be-Stitch Me, 28 count Be-Stitch Me. Cold foam. I don't know if it's 28 count or 32 count. I don't know. Again, I don't know why I started it like this. I think I could have started it like this, but I'm not doing anything about that. I've got one page done. And I love this. I didn't realize that I was a sampler person until this year, because I didn't really like any samplers until this year. I started this one last year, I believe, but now I have got quite a few samplers. I know I started Thurza last year, year before. That one was, I don't know, different to me. This is my favorite project bag, just because I like these owls. Next is Tell Me I'm Pretty, Mama Witch X Stitch. I was hoping to finish this year, but I don't know that I'm going to. I got a lot of things I want to finish this year. And I just picked a bunch of fancy floss from Stash that I thought would look well. And this is a 14 count Jody fabric, Steel City Stitchers Jody. And where did my needle go? Oh my gosh. I should not leave needles in projects. I think I say that every year. Sorry, my husband messaged me. I was trying to... I wanted to see what he said. I have this one in Pattern Keeper too, I believe. I'm kind of curious on where I'm at progress-wise. .35% complete. Not bad, I guess. Definitely not going to get finished this year, though. This is going to be my next strand today. Modern Folk Embroidery, Spirit of the Dead. I can also tell you, because it's in Pattern Keeper as well, that I'm at 55.26% complete. I am stitching this on a 20 count Be Stitch Me Portabella that I am stitching something else on too, I believe. Or I finished something else on it. I don't know. This will make a cute project bag. And I'm also stitching it with a Be Stitch Me Silk Mission, which I'm now wondering if I have enough of. I hope I have. Okay, I haven't even gotten into the second skein. I'm good. I'm good. It is only one strand, so. Up next is Cottage Garden Samplings, Santa's House. I am stitching this on a 28 count Glacier. Picture this plus. That sounds right. I'm gonna pull this out again next month for Christmas in July, and I'm gonna try to finish it for Christmas in July. Don't know if I will, but I'm gonna try. That's really kind of blown out. This is a very bright blue. I've done all the inside stuff for the house besides some of the stuff on this side, so I could just fill it in. And then I've got, you know, Santa and the ring. Well, Santa's not actually on there. This is all the other stuff around the house, because it goes over more. Once the house is done, though, the rest of this is going to be cake. I'm kind of hoping to finish that in July, because I'm going to just say a plan that I really want to do in August. I really want to start the greenhouse in August. And I told myself, unlike A Year in the Woods, I was not going to have more than one of those started at a time. Not going to do it. This was also something I originally had planned to finish this year. And then I realized I worked on it too much last year and I was burnt out. My long dog crossword that my husband thinks is weird that I'm cross-stitching a crossword. I haven't worked on this very much this year, but I did a little bit. This is on an 18 count Mystic Fabrics Atypical. This is one I really want to finish this year. Next year, I mean. In my year of Long Dog. I already made a Long Dog WIP Go board for next year. Everything is on there twice, I believe. This is one I also didn't do a ton of work on, my Sweet Dreams, that I started with Steph at Total Stitch Show. I am stitching this on a 28 count fabric that I dyed myself, and for some reason I decided to stitch this one over one on this 28 count. Why, I don't know, but I'm hoping to finish this in October. I would love to have this done. This shouldn't even take me as long as it's taken me. Steph's been done with this since last year. Should I have almost all the... Well, I have like the finger... Well, I have 3 of the fingers done. I shouldn't say I have all the fingers done. There's definitely only 3 fingers there. I don't have this in Pattern Keeper, so I can't actually tell you the stitch count on this, but it's not very big. It's not that big. I should definitely have that done in October. Maybe I'll just pull out a few Halloween projects that I want to focus on. This was my New Year, New Start with Rebecca Slightly Bananas that I've worked on the one day. And it's Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. I had every intentions on pulling this out in the spring, then did not do it. I really want to pull this out and get this block done in the year that I started it. That would be really nice. This is on an 18 count Bestitch Me sugar cream pie, lightly roasted, not salted. That's where I'm at. Brandy at Bestitch Me had a ready to ship yards of a couple of fabrics, and I bought this one, and I bought a 40 count of sugar cream pie, I'm pretty sure. Because I needed half a yard to start this. And I think the other half of this, like, because it won't fit all on this, I should have enough to be able to do autumn on the same fabric. I'm pretty sure I did the calculations right. But that's where I'm at. But yeah, I really want to get this one block done, and I should be able to if I just worked on it. But again, I'd have to, work on it. And, oh, I started on the next block, that's why. I was like, what? I was kind of working the frames and seeing where I went and all that. The last thing in that pile down there, and then I can move on to over here. Annie is way further on this than me. That's okay, I've been busy. Dutch Beauty. We started this together, I am doing mine on a 46 count fiber on a whim persimmon. This is a big boy. Where's my stitching? Oh. I bought a half a yard of this. You know, just make sure I got enough room. I'm stitching this with the called for DMC. I love this. And now I have it pulled out, and I really want to work on it. I was going to stitch the border first. No, we're just going to stitch the border as we go. I'm not going to do all that. I don't even know what I was thinking. This was my new start from this week. Well, from Friday. This is Flossy Fox Shop. Strawberry Witch. And all I can show you is the mock-up. I started this with Rebecca. I'm stitching this on a 20 count Be Stitch Me rainy day. And I started on the black, the 310 outline. I did not stitch very much. I was extremely busy on Friday. I was happy to even get that in because I got that in later in the day and I didn't think I was going to. I have this in my birthday bag that Rebecca also made me. Oh, I didn't realize this was on a hoop. I thought I had everything taken off of hoops. Up next is my cherry magpie. Ooh, sorry, I just coughed. This is Cherry Magpie by JetX Stitch. I'm stitching it on a 32 count Fiberlicious Summer Soiree. Here's what it'll look like. I stitched a lot on this in May. I'm at 69.69% complete. I will have this done before Annie's birthday in October because that was the reason I started it. Oh, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Look at that magpie. Even just pulling this out, I want to just put it back on the hoop and keep going. This is one that I have had a really hard time putting down and start working on something else, which to me is a sign of I shouldn't put it down. I should just keep going and just finish the dang thing, since that's really what I want to do. But then once I finish it, I can't work on it anymore. And that's sad, because it's so much fun. I don't know why I'm like that, because I have other JetX Stitches patterns that I also should work on. And I just got Oh my gosh, I just got string stuck in the zipper. That doesn't even look like floss. I don't know what this is. Oh, that was floss. And it's stuck to the... There we go. Okay. Next is something that I'm going to put right back on the hoop after this is over, because I'm going to put the last of my 150 stitches in for this week. This is Mini Pixie Dreams. Artwork is by Julie Finn, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I am doing this 500 stitches a week this year with Rebecca. She chose to do her Zelda piece. I am at 17.62%. I have 350 stitches of my 500 done this week so far. And what is happening? That was really weird. This is on a 28 count, easy guide, 2/1 half cross. I think that next year I was going to change my 500 stitches a week to a long dog, but I don't know. I would really love to get a full coverage done, and the only way I'm going to do that is to work on one. And this one, I think, will be my closest to a finish after this year. It's my closest to a finish now, I'm pretty sure, for my full coverage. I have floss everywhere. I don't know what's happening. That's staying out though, because I need to finish the stitches on that. This is something that should have been done already, and it's not, because I just can't get myself to be motivated to stitch on it. It's my Twilight Moon by Tiny Modernist. This is one of the Night Garden pieces. I'm stitching this on the same fabric as Away We Ride. 32 count, Fiberlicious Skyfall. I cannot get myself to pick this up and just finish the moon. That's all that's left. It won't. Honestly, it would probably take me like 2 days to do this, because it's a lot. This moon is a lot of stitching. I really love this pattern though, and I love this fabric. And I already told a friend that they could have this pattern when I'm done. Which would mean I'd have to, you know, work on it. Nobody said anything about Stitch in my last video, so I don't know if he's weirding anybody out. This is what I'm going to be working on this week and hopefully finishing. This is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery's Berry Picking. I was busy yesterday, so I did my strand in a day, and I really didn't touch anything else. So, berry picking. Oh, I was catching up on my whip into shape. This is on a 14 count black Ada. I have it on a vintage metal hoop right now. I will be finishing this hopefully this week. I kind of lost steam when I started this in March, and I got all of this done, and then I was like, I don't want to work on this anymore. But Strawberry Moon Sal, I'm gonna finish that this month. This is my stranded day for June right now. This is Long Dog Sampler of a Token. This is my Long Dog Leap Day Sal project that I started last year on Leap Day and then didn't work on again until, well, the last week of June, or the last week of May, because I was done with my last stranded day and I was like, I'm just gonna start this and work on it. This is on a 20 count Be Stitch Me Whimsical, and I'm using a hand dye by Rolanda Floss. I love those peacocks. Love them. I don't know what it is about Quakers, but I love them. I could practically stitch all of them, I think. I don't even care that most of them look exactly the same. This one really doesn't. There's a few that look the same as others that I've done because I'm doing another one that has like this in it. But I haven't worked on anything else that has this Quaker with the peacocks on it. I don't know. This one isn't even that big of a long dog. It's 200 by 235. I'm hoping to finish this next year. This is the other one that I really want to finish, which I should because I'm going to do it as a stranded day until it's done. Which will have me done before Leap Day. Which will be nice because I didn't even work on it after the day I started it. That needs to go back out to my car. This is my Whip into Shape project with Andrew the Runner Stitcher. My Token of Love. Oh, and it's not exactly the same because these birds are just by themselves in this one. I'm stitching this on 32 count Forbidden Fiber Co. Lavender Fields, and I'm using a Night Stalker Calling Floss Cotton Candy. I have the second page done. I now have pages 1 and 2 done, and I've started down here on page 4 because that's just where my hoop was. I think with Andrew's challenge, I will finish this year. And if I don't finish it with his challenge, it'll be really close to a finish that I'll be finishing it in September for my anniversary. Because this was a anniversary piece for my husband and I. And it's off center, which is funny because I must have not calculated the center correctly. Because I started this in the middle. But that's okay because I'm going to frame it myself. So I don't need a big giant massive border. And I've already done the stitches for today on that. Oh, I haven't done any stitching on that. Oh, this isn't a hoop too because I was going to work on it. This is Christmas Quaker sampler. I have UFO'd the stocking. I will no longer be working on the stocking because I'm mad at myself for my very not good margin. So I'm not going to put myself through pain and suffering any longer. I'm not going to take this out of the hoop because I am trying to put a little bit of work into this. So, I'm behind. But Annie has gracefully let us go until July 3rd before the next one comes out. So I will be trying to catch up before then. Thank you, Annie. Which means next week I'm going to be working on this. And if it's not completely caught up, I'm hoping to have it caught up enough to be able to keep up with the parts and then do some extra work for Christmas in July. Ooh, this is not out of the hoop either. It's gonna be though. Because I don't really want this just sitting in my project bag with a hoop on it, because I'm not currently working on it. This is Cat's Cafe by the Soda Stitch. Annie and I are also working on this one together. And I'm at 23.24% complete. I'm doing this on a 28 count hand-dyed by Rolanda fabric with called for DMC. That's cool because I want this Morgan hoop back. Okay, well, maybe. Wow, that's really wrinkly because I had it in that hoop. Okay, come on. There we go. Look at those two little cats. One kitty's done, and the cupcake is done. I think I just have mostly white fill-in on this cat left. And then I'm going to work on the balloon and move over to the next cat. I don't even know what cat that is. Oh, the gray cat. And I'm going to slowly, as I'm doing this, work my way up too. Because I don't want to leave that top section till the end. And I really don't want to leave this bike that they're all sitting on till the very end either. So I've been trying to, because that's, I mean, it's not completely boring stitching, but it's kind of boring. The cats are the best part. I'm thinking I might put 1,000 stitches a month into that next year. Oh, this is my birthday start. I'm hoping to get this one done soon. This is a Colorfully Sarah pattern. This is Spring Insects. This was my birthday start. I'm stitching this on Be Stitch Me 20 count Ada Rainy Day. And I'm using a dinky dye conversion that I did just with what I had in stash. I am at 62.33%. That is fantastic. This will be done this year. I've been color completing, so I don't don't have a needle on this. Oh, yes, I do. There it is. I was like, oh my gosh, it's in the bag somewhere. Oh, this is another long dog. The Jaws of Hell. Rebecca and I are both working on this one. I'm stitching this on a 28 count Be Stitch Me. Flower Patch. Nope, 32 count. And I'm using a Moselle Silk Carnation. And I will also tell you that this fabric isn't big enough for this pattern, and I'm going to be cutting some of it off. Because this is what I really want, is this fabric and this floss. And I'm not ripping it out. I'm just going to get rid of some of the other side. Because I don't think I'm even halfway on what the actual pattern is. Like halfway across. I am at 3.30% complete though. Ooh, that's a lot. 1,685 stitches though. So, not bad. That year is changed from what it is on the pattern. I put the year my daughter was born. This is in my Sleepy Hollow project bag of the cross stitch that I did and then got made into a bag. I had to grab a scroll frame, sorry. This is another Jet stitch. This is Persephone's Garden. Okay, well I saw the pattern just a minute ago and oh, there it is. I'm stitching this on a 36 count Fiberlicious Secret Garden, and that's what it looks like. I'm using the Call for DMC. I don't know where, anyway, it's not tight on here right now, so, because I haven't stitched on it in a little bit. I am at 29.95% complete though. After I'm done with Cherry Magpie, I'm going to focus a little bit more on this one because I love this one. However, I started it in the middle of my fabric and I'm going to have a lot of fabric left on both sides. So I don't know why I did that. That's okay though. Oh, I just love this one. I love that one so much. This other one is a Hello from Liz Matthews, which Blooming Quaker. That's what it'll look like, except it won't look like that because I'm doing the flowers in different colors, like the Quaker part. You won't see the whole thing because it's on this scroll frame, but you get the gist. I am at 39.12% complete. I'm stitching this on a 28 count Annabelle Zweigart linen. It's definitely linen, I can tell. Okay. Up next is Bedtime Story Cross Stitch for Everyone. I am not normally an AI art person, but for some reason that one really caught my attention and I couldn't help myself. There's a couple of AI charts that on Cross Stitch for Everyone that I bought. Why? I don't know. That's as far as I am though. I bought this one because it reminded me of my daughter's, so, and I knew she would probably really love it in her room. I'm at 0.26% complete. This fabric smells weird. I don't know. I bought this at a garage sale. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know. I think I did a little bit on this. This is another Lutheran art shop. However, this one is massive. This is Cute Frog and Duck. I'm stitching this on a 46 count hand dye by Rolanda. That's what it will look like. I am at 3.77%. There's 13,000 stitches in this. I had to see which way this went. Okay. Maybe. There we go. I will say one thing, 46 count, I love my white stitches on 46 count. No other count, I don't know what it is. Next is Luminous Fiber Arts, All Hallows Eve. I pulled this out barely. I barely worked on this, but I did work on it. I filled in, I know I filled in some of that pumpkin. This is a forbidden fiber code. No, it's not. This is a fiber on a whim. I don't know the name of this fabric. I do know it's a fiber on a whim though. It came with something I bought from someone. And I don't believe it had a tag. I think this is a 32 count though. This is one I also pulled out and barely worked on, but Charlie, RETM. I'm stitching this on a Be Stitch Me 32 count Luna Moth. worked on this present just a little bit. There we go. I think all I had when I started this last year, I think I just did this. So I did the starting of the present. I think I spun a wheel and it landed on this, and I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like fun. I don't know. What is this? Oh, this is my Cinderella, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. This is a Donna. I started this for Allison, Cross Stitch the Globe's birthday in January. That's what it'll look like. I didn't get a lot done on it. I'm at 0.27% complete. And I'm stitching this on Fiberlicious I Lilac You a Lot. I just started in the top middle. I will pull this out every January for Allison's birthday until it's done. And apparently my dog now decides that it's time to bark. They're barking at each other through their kennels, just so you know. Next is Kathy Barracks from Velvet to Linen. I started that this year. I'm stitching this on a 46 count. I take that back. This is a 40 count. Grace Notes fabric, frog prints. It was a fabric of the month. And I only got 1 month. They never charged me for the second month. I thought it was reoccurring, but I don't know. I went back in and looked at it, and it said it was supposed to come out of my account. It never did. I never got another piece of fabric, so I guess it is what it is. I think I'm going to leave this one out. I should finish filling this in. I'm using the DMC conversion. This is All Souls Vera Landon. I cannot show a cover picture of this because for some reason it doesn't work on my pattern keeper. This is a hand dye by Rolanda fabric, 32 count, and a hand dye by Rolanda floss. I know that I worked on this a little bit this year. I don't think I did very much. This will become a stranded day project at some point, I think. I started this like 3 years ago, I think, and I don't know why I haven't gotten any further than I have. Because I love working on it every time I pull it out. And I would really love to have this needle minder back. Why it's in this fall bag, I don't know. I think I say that every time. Oh, I don't have a picture of this either. This is one I just started for Jason X-Stitch, his halfway to Halloween Sal that he did in May. This is the Witchy Stitchers, something Witch Garden, starts with an S. It was a Patreon pattern. This is also Stitch Me's Portobello. That's as far as I've gotten. And this is on my pattern keeper on my phone, so I can't pull it up. Oh, this is also on my pattern keeper on my phone, and I don't think I've worked on this enough that I'm not going to show it, so it doesn't matter. Another RETM. This is Sabrina and Harry Gobblespell. These are not humongous. I think this is a 28 count. Like this. I think it goes like that. That fabric does not look at all to how it looks in person. Nope. Oh, I do have the... Oh, Fangirl Fiber Spring Court. It's a very green color. It does not... That's close. This was Rebecca and I's birthday starts together. This is Carolyn Manning birthday cake. I'm stitching this on a 22 count Aida with the called for DMC. And that's where I've gotten. I was hoping to pull this back out in May, and then I just never had time. So I didn't. Oh, this one is Kaylee Tint Stitch's birthday start. I saw her post it and I was like, yeah, I want to start that too. It's Long Dog's Act of God. And I am at 0.47% complete. I am stitching this on a 40 count white linen. I'm using a Moselle Silk witch hat for the floss. I love this. I might have to pull this back out and try to get it to 1%. We'll see. I do know I pulled this out a little bit this year, but I haven't pulled it out for Strawberry Moon Sal. Oh, that's nice. I have no idea where the magnet for that went. This is Strawberry Dream by Carriage House Samplings. This might be an 18 count. I don't know. I did the border I completed the border this year. I know that. And I was going to pull it out for this month, but I don't think that I'm going to have time. Oh, I just found the magnet for my needle binder. That's cool. Because I just have the needle just hanging here. Does it say? Oh, Pewter is the name of it. It doesn't say, it just says Aida. It doesn't even say the size Aida. I think it might be 18 count. Just by looking at it. And I'm just using random floss from Stash. That looked close. Oh, yes. This is Artsy Housewives Trash Panda. I do not have a color printout. This is black and white. I am stitching this on the Digi Stitchery 20 count spooky. And that's where I'm at. My husband loves pandas. I think they're foul creatures. I'm sorry. I have had several run out in front of me while I'm driving and tore up the underneath of my car. So I'm not a huge fan of trash pandas because they are very expensive if they tear up your car. Luckily, I had insurance. Actually, you should always have car insurance. If you don't, you should. I'm not even going to say anything else, but George ate it all. I started this for Rebecca's birthday. This is on a 28 count fabric that I dyed myself. I am hoping to work on this month. I don't think I'll get it done. I know Rebecca has, but I want to at least work on it. I want to finish filling in the frog. I don't know, I already started on the pancake, so whatever he's sitting on, I'm not even sure. I don't know, are those pancakes? I don't even know. Or is it like a donut? A cream-filled donut? A strawberry-filled donut? I don't know. I'm at 24.83% complete on it, though. I pulled this out for a little, like for one day for my husband, his birthday. Something that I'm doing for him. The Jurassic Perk. I don't know why I'm doing it for him. He doesn't drink coffee. I'm stitching this on a 20 count Be Stitch Me milk chocolate? Pink chocolate? Pink chocolate. That's as far as I've gotten. That's a shame. I really should be further along than that. This is not that big. Honestly, this is really not that big. This is 90 by 66. Why haven't I worked on this more and just finished it? I don't know. Oh, this is my favorite start for the whole year. I think this is my last thing because I'm not showing you my finishes. My Rock and Roll Sampler by Heartstring Samplery. This is a 46 count. Mystic Fabrics Keepsake. I am so in love with this. I have page 1 done. I will also tell you that there is a counting error on this. I'm not fixing it. I'm finessing it. It's fine. This wing is off somewhere. Yeah. I'm using the called for colors. Besides 310, I'm using an anchor black for the 310. I kind of want to pull that back out too. That's it. That's all that I recall working on for this year. So, bye.